My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon, and this is once again Whiskey Uncensored. It's Hanukkah. It's just after Christmas. I'll be completely legit. I don't know when Kwanzaa is, and Festivus was on the 23rd, I believe. So we're gonna celebrate all the things. Don't think for a minute that I care what version of happy you wish me or say to anybody. It is just a hang out and have a good time. Gonna have a few pours. Gonna catch up on the 21090 Advent calendar I haven't finished. Probably invite some friends in to come in and have a pour. I know a couple other people are live, so whoever can hang out can hang out. Cheers, y'all. I am starting with the pick I did with Brian, aka Slapshot. The Bowman Brothers Ironic Small Batch Single Barrel. This was done with my boys out of Texas, the Barrel Outlaws. If you're in Texas, in San Antonio, for the big specs drop in the next, I believe it's tomorrow, there will be one of the group's picks available at that big specs drop also in San Antonio. It will be a Dark Arts white port finished. But with that, let's see who was here, see who is here, and have a few pours. Looks like my buddy Rob was first, boxer. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now, don't want me back though. High hoes on me. Yep. Cheers, Rob. Who? Hurry up, Ben. Fred's 100 is almost unwatchable. Yeah, I was checking it out. It was pretty bad. Larry, Three Rivers in the house. Totally agrees. Orlando, greetings, everyone. This was about 10 minutes ago. See here, catching up. Josh Fritz in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Neo, a.k.a. Thomas Anderson in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? Say what's up to Morpheus for me. Let's see here. Marty's in the house. Whiskey Nose. The man who uses Spring and whose company will never make a t-shirt. But cheers, Marty. Maybe he'll come in and have a drink. You never know. And you should check out Whiskey Nose. Let's see here. Scrolling. Thomas Anderson. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Well, I worked. But, cheers. JH, cheers all. Peter White, cheers everybody. Bourbon Lee, my brother from another mother. Cheers and happy Hanukkah. Well, Merry Christmas, brother. Mike Franklin with his traditional good evening. Cheers, man. How you doing? Ben, you really have to bring the heat to compete with the excitement Fred is putting on his channel. Wow. Yeah, well. Sorry, no ascot, folks. But I did bring the egg roll. There is an egg roll. So, I bring what I can bring, Ben must transfer Fred's last year. Forgot. No, Nope. Just was getting ready. Everybody should know by now, on time for Ben is plus 5 to 30 minutes. That is quite often true. Rick's in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, Rick. James Morgan in the house. Cheers, Ben and all. Cheers, the woodsmith himself, Slapshot. What's up, brother? Drinking our pick right now. Cheers, dude. Can you burn that stupid hat, please? What, this one? This is not a stupid hat. This is a Justin hat. This is a legit hat. And just for you, let's rock it for a bit. There you go, brother. With the screwed up brim and all. That's for you, homie. All right. Bill Reynolds in the house. Cheers, brother. How you doing? And Piper John. Cheers and happy holidays. Hey, I'm in San Antonio. Well, go over to Specs for me tomorrow, bro. Damn it. My buddy will ship it back for you. Fred's putting everyone to sleep. Yeah. Let's see here. Sean Holgrave in the house. Sup, dudes? Who? Mike Jones. That's it. 13 and 18, Shelby Burton in the house. My Festivus is that Ben got all the eggplant. Not fair. Well, cheers, brother. How you doing? Chip Idlet in the house. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, man. How you doing? Let's see here. Scrolling. So this guy, Ron Pisco, that he's talking about, he's a real piece of crap. Stole money from people. Stole work from people. Left people out to dry. It's kind of a lot like story time, but in, our world instead of the whiskey world. So, yeah. Also, for those who forgot, Ron Pisco could suck Titanic at the bottom of the ocean. In fact, he sucks more than the Ocean Gate. There you go. Bill the Pecker House. Cheers, brother. Hope you're feeling better, dude. Bill's been having a rough one the last few days. Keep him in your thoughts. Cheers, brother. Glad you're here. Let's see here. Scrolling. Anthony would not even wear that hat. Not without the brim fix, no. And that stupid hat, Justin, whoever he is. Appreciate you. Shelby saying hit that like. Yeah, if you feel like it. Wouldn't blame you if you don't. The Whiskey Saint, Darrell, 1/3 of hello again. Whiskey friends in the house. Cheers, brother. How you doing? And with that, I'm actually caught up. Not that far behind tonight. Just like that, the franchise slips in the back door, otherwise known as the world's worst bourbon channel. You need to check him out. Get along, little doggies. That's it, baby. How you doing, brother? And with that, not a lot happening tonight. Just figured we'd hang out, have a chill one. Joe's going to go live in a couple hours. So, yeah, right now I'm finishing off this pour of Bowman. It's a good Bowman pick. It's Mash Bill 2. It's basically Blanton's. It's fine. It's good. It's a solid bottle of Bowman. Anything to write home about? In my opinion, almost nothing from Buffalo Trace or Bowman or Sazerac is. But, it is what it is. So, what are people drinking? What are people sipping? What are people doing? Anybody doing anything interesting? Everybody trying to watch Fred? Or people watching Matt also? I also saw, I think the Trev went really late tonight. I was told he wasn't going. Now it seems like he's going now. So I don't know. A lot of people going right now. It's the holidays. Everybody's timing is all wonky. Is what it is. But, cheers to everybody. Coast talk about the Bourbon Real Talk today put out a video about our whiskey tubers full of shit. I found it really interesting. I watched it. He stroked a couple of the bigger channels units and gave them praise, some of which definitely deserved it. Didn't mention any smaller channels and did a whole section on fake personalities in WhiskeyTube, but left out all the known fake personalities in WhiskeyTube and said that, everyone is who they say they are. I found that really interesting. It almost sounded like he was trying to shill for frauds like Bruzel. But, cheers. And a lot of people are fans of the Grease, whose real name is Matt and doesn't act anything like the Grease. But, not a fake persona at all. But, cheers. I may even put out my own video with my thoughts on it. I really haven't decided yet. I threw an interesting comment on the video. I want to see if he replies, because between this one and his shaking it up, trying to make it seem like OGD 114 was getting discontinued when it wasn't, I don't know. Bourbon sort of real talk, maybe. I don't know. Not really vibing with it. I may reach out to him to try and discuss it. See what that vibe is, because he talks about how sometimes people have reached out. He's reached out to people and they haven't wanted to collab or wanted to get back to him. So I may explore it and see what he's about. I might find that interesting. I might do that. Yeah. I don't know. So curious if anybody else watched that and if they had similar thoughts or if I'm just an ass like usual. And with that, let's see if I can find number 20. I have a bunch of these. I did the 21090 Advent Calendar number 1 this year, and I'm still trying to catch up and finish it. But I seem to be missing number 20, which is the next one I'm up to taste, because I still have to do 20 through, I guess, 24 or 25, whatever Advents do. I guess it's 24. As a member of the tribe, I'm not too familiar with the Advent rules. There it is. It fell on the floor. What a surprise with me. Nope, that's number 9. That's not even it. Huh. I don't know. Number 20 is missing. Weird. I guess I'm going to go to day 21, which I already have. Then I'll just put a label on. Guess we'll go to 22. Ragged Branch. Do I not have 22 either? I have 23, 24, 21. Where the... I'm bad at this stuff. Now I'm confused. I have 19, 22, 23, 24. Well, I guess I'm going to 22, which is the Ragged Branch. Yeah. 22 is Ragged Branch Barrel Proof Cowboy Cut. Never had it. Let's see what it's about. Got a pretty color in the vial. Not super dark, but nice and dark. Enjoying this out of my Drifting Drams stemmed Glen. And if you need coffee, you should check out driftingdrams.com because it's delicious. Ooh, that's oaky. Raisiny, too. fake persona? There's a nice version of me. No, it's the business version of you. Let's see here. Just finished the #1 calendar 21090 also. There you go. Cool. Your hat is looking on point. Nice reshaping of it. Yep. I put a lot of work into it. Can't you tell? Moving on to a Found North batch 7 solid pour. Every Found North I've had has been a solid pour. And yeah. Not usually a regular branch fruit. I don't think I've ever had it. So I'm going to see what this is about. Getting oaky raisins on the nose. Yeah, oak and raisin. Cheers. That is a lot of raisin flavor in that. That is very... It's weird because it's oaky but young. Oaky but yeah, that is a weird... There's a lot of flavor there. I can appreciate the amount of flavor on that. But it's very straightforward. Oak, raisins, some spice. But there's a youthy note in there too. It's like a little harsh that you can pick up that it's young. That's probably one of the more interesting pours I've had out of this advent calendar. A lot of the pours I've been finding kind of meh. But this one's more interesting. I might actually go back to that one. I kind of dig on that. Chip, have you had this one, the barrel proof cowboy cut? I don't really know anything about it. It's I don't understand how it can taste both youthy and oaky at the same time. But it's literally like sun-made raisins. Box of raisins. Kind of interesting. Pretty drying, too. Don't forget to hydrate. And this hydration break is brought to you by the egg roll. Anybody else sipping on anything besides Peter White? And I was working on getting some tunes going because since Fred's born to life at everybody, I should get some tunes going. But I needed to grab some more. Fix that real quick. Where was I doing? License duration forever. And instrumentals only. There we go. You got a trailer full of egg rolls right now? That's kind of funny. Whiskey and Cider, what happened to the Colt 45 bottle? Colt 45 bottles, it's in range. It's right here. For those who don't know, Sean is probably going live tomorrow, though I know he wasn't feeling great, so I don't know if that's happening. About more top, this was top rap albums, but I'm not sure if he's doing it. I know he's feeling a little under the weather. But, oh yeah. Why is that coming up with that? Yeah, no. We want 0 to 0. Josh Fritz is sipping on that rare breed. And he wants to know, what am I primarily looking for in 2025? Life to be a little less stressful. Be nice if I had some good health in my family. And less stress. And job security, those would be nice things in 2025. I'm sure you were talking about whiskey, but you know, For anybody who knows me off the screen here, or even on the screen here, it's 2024 has been a real motherfucker to to my family. Just to be blunt, can't even not curse about it. This year has sucked. I thought 2020 was bad. I thought 2022 was bad. Yeah, 2024 said hold my beer, and the only thing I'm worried about is 2025 looking at 2024 and saying hold my beer. But in whiskey, I'm really, funny thing to say, for the most part, I'm really not looking for anything. I'm looking for to find more of the things I've found in the last few years that I really find delicious. That's the resurgence of 9 to 12-year-old MGP bourbons. Really happy with that. I'd like to get some more of the craft stuff that I really enjoy. Kings County, Driftless Glen, to some extent 13th Colony, but I haven't fully explored them. Central Standard. Yeah, that's really it. Maybe some more scotches. I have so much whiskey. It's like, are there any releases? I mean, of course I could give the standard answers, BTAC, whatever, but more than anything, I'm just hoping for a chill year. That's all I really want. If any people ask me what I wanted for the birthdays, holiday, my first answer was less stress, because this year has been a doozy. And with that, 2024 has been a great year for ryes. So many great ones. It has been, especially the JD Barrel Proof ryes. Has been some really old MGPs. Yeah, it has been a great year for rye. Hope you're putting Rack City on a loop. If it wouldn't get me banned, I probably would, Rob. Let's see here. Rack City, Rich. Rack City, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 10, 20s on your titties, bitch. That's it. That's Rack City. There you go. Piper John sipping on some Balcones True Blue Cash Strength store pick. Nice. Cheers to that. There's a store here that cannot get rid of theirs, and they're down to like $45 or $48 a bottle, I think. Just nobody buys it. And it's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, I had the Ragged Branch Cowboy Cut Barrel Proof Dark Fruits and a Wet Hay Note. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like dark fruits, oak, and I guess Wet Hay is what I'm calling the youth note. As a bit of a Yankee, I haven't had much experience with Wet Hay. But, yeah, I hear you. I do like that dark fruit note, though. And there you go. Neo is sipping on a few different ryes tonight. Can't blame me there. I'm guessing he meant Jimmy's 70th Larry's on. 2024 sucked. That is accurate. Yeah, I mean, most people in my family are great people besides me. That's the truth. There you go. Bourbon Baller summing it up. 2020 to 2024 can fuck right off. There you go. That is 100% the truth. Cheers, brother. I know you've had a fucking couple of total shit years too. So at least man, at least I'm hearing great things about your new store and everything. Hopefully I get to see it one of these days. Cheers, brother. And hopefully 2025 treats us a little nicer. Chips sipping on some Limestone Farms private stock. There you go. I'd say I want less stress too, but that's just laughable. Stress grabs another gear and piles another pile on. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. It's delicious. Picked up a bottle of the Cahalia. I don't actually know how to pronounce that at the same time. Yeah, I actually know one or two places where that Catalia or Catalia or Catalaha, well, I don't know how to say it, is sitting. But yeah, good stuff. And then someone always has to bring everything. Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, thank you very much, Bitch in a Box. Is that limestone worth 200? Is the Limestone Farms private stock $200? I did not know that's what that went for. I don't know. I'd have to ask Chip's opinion on that. And my phone is going crazy. Sorry for the moment of silence here. So I was thinking, how do we know we can't go into space with no spacesuit? I was dared today to ask when I go to NASA in July, and I was told that I don't have the balls to ask the astronaut. I don't know who told you that, but they obviously weren't there the time that me and this guy Rob here, aka Boxer, were at Cape Canaveral at NASA. And one of the astronauts who was actually in the space lab in the 70s, not space lab, what was it called? Not Mat Lab. It was this first space station. I want to say it was something lab. Anyway, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. And we proceeded to sit there and basically do a Beavis and Butthead routine while he was giving his speech. So, yeah, anybody who thinks you won't do that, they don't know us. It was his mother. Sit down on the balls there, and I said, sit away from me because I don't want the kids to be tossed out of massa when I do it. That's right. Hey, what's up, Carlos? Cheers, man. How you doing? Check out Whiskey Corner if you want to see better content than mine. Larry Three Rivers says there's no oxygen. I mean, what Rob's saying is allegedly. How do we know? Have you been up there? Do you know there's no oxygen? Or have we just been told there's no oxygen? Kind of interesting, right? Looks like Darrell also tried that private stock, but do wish it was cheaper. Interesting. Skylab, there it is. I for some reason in my head it was Space Lab and MATLAB, you know, the old mathematics software. I don't know why. The two were blending in my head and I wasn't getting to Skylab. Thank you very much. But yeah, we basically made fun of him and we're Beavis and Butthead in the crowd. In our defense, he was really being boring. Jay, I wouldn't buy another bottle of Limestone Farms 200, but everyone else seems to love it. Yeah, well, I didn't get one yet. And I don't know if I will, because I don't think it's sold here. No spacesuit skin with freeze. But this is what Rob's saying is, how do we know? That's what we've been told. What Rob's saying is, do we really know if that's the truth, or is that just what we've been told? You know? He's asking questions. That's all. David slipped in the back door saying cheers to everybody. Cheers, David. See, that's what he's saying. I think we tested monkeys, but they don't hold water either. So who told them to take the helmet off, right? I hear you. Oh, yeah. We were calling it Skynet. Yeah, there you go. There's nothing in space to create oxygen. I mean, there's planets in space. If planets have oxygen, right? Yeah, so that ragged branch pour was interesting. Anyone know what that Ragged Branch Cowboy cut goes for? That was an interesting pour. Really heavy on the raisins. Let's get some tunes going here. Background audio. Understand. Let's proceed. And that should give us some tunage. Let me know if it's too loud or if you can't hear it. But hopefully there's some tunage now. Can't actually tell if it's playing. Hopefully it is now. I think I hear it. All he's saying is a rocket makes thrust. Thrust needs something to propel it. Just saying. Thinking space is a massive Roadrunner cartoon. It could be. It's possible. All right, yeah. Sounds like the tunes are playing. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is what it is. So let's go to, what is the next pour? Bacta 1928 Rye, finished in Calvados and Armagnac. I've thought about buying this a couple times, so this should be interesting. I always like the look of the Bacta stuff, and I'm always curious about it, but I haven't tried much of it. So this is a Bacta Rye finished in Calvados and Armagnac. David hears the tunes. Piper John said, Ragged Branch Cowboys in the $60+ range. Interesting. Okay. If I saw it, I might consider it. Interesting. I don't think it's sold here, though. Hey, Cool Running from the other side of the pond in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? Definitely picking up the Calvados in this. Sounds like a dryer spinning. Not music. I don't know. Steven Scone in the house, giving a yeehaw. Cheers, all. Cheers, Steven. How you doing, man? I don't know. This smells... Maybe it's actually the Armagnac coming through more. There's a little bit of a citrus thing. Pretty heavy on the ethanol right now. Not really getting apple, pear, or even grape. I'm getting a little bit of citrus, and that can come from the Armagnac. Let's see what it's about. Bacta 1928 Rye. Cheers. Thinner than I would have expected is my first thought. Irish Whiskey Yoda in the house. Good evening, folks. Just on a break at work. It's Yosemite Ben. Say your prayers, varmint. There you go. Cheers, brother. How you doing? Hopefully you don't have to work all night. So this... Definitely getting kind of that. It's not really coming through as orange, but there's definitely like a char and citrus to this that I think the Armagnac's really pulling through this. There's a nice rye spice on the roof of my mouth. Actually, it's not on the tongue. It's more on the top of the palate. Kind of interesting. Could be the way I'm chewing on it. It's good. It's not great. And there's definitely a lot of spice to it. David is saying, Whiskey Reaper commenting on the Fred Minute stream. Oh, that must be a gem. That guy sucks, too. There's another fake personality that, from Real Talk didn't notice. Yeah, there's actually almost like a clove numbing of the mouth or a peppercorn numbing of the mouth on the finish on this vodka. I don't think I love it. I like it. I don't love it. I'll give the rest of the sample to Bonnie, see what she thinks of it, as she likes so much rye. Steven hates Whiskey Reaper's voice. See, for me, Steven, you could have just stopped at it. I hate Whiskey Reaper. He's a scam. He's a fraud. He doesn't know a goddamn thing, and he was just trying to make money off the community. So, fuck that guy. Independent Joe in the house. Cheers, Independent. Oh, cheers, brother. Joe will be going live in another hour and 15 or so. He's going to do his Friday Night Red. Remember everyone deployed. We'll go over and hang out with Joe after this. But, yeah, it was a good time. Always a good time over with Joe. And, yeah, it's going to be a good night. Cheers, brother. Didn't know Fred was on. I mean, it's probably pre-recorded. It's probably not even really on. Just saying. Mr. Fulton is in the house. Hello, I'm getting ready for my big America's Got Talent on February 21st of this year of 2025. What is your New Year's resolution? Mr. Fulton, that's awesome, man. Wish you luck on that. What are you going to be doing on America's Got Talent? And are you going to be live in front of the judges? Is it a tryout? What do you got going on with that? And my New Year's resolution this year is just to pray that 2025 is somehow a little less stressful and chaotic than 2024. Beyond that, I'm just going to keep being me. I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions because if you want to change something, make a change. Do it today. Do it yesterday. Do it tomorrow. Don't wait for January 1st. That's kind of stupid. That's kind of my feeling on New Year's resolutions. People only change if they want to, and they change when they want to. It has nothing to do with the time of the year. And cut. Fred is definitely very live. Are we sure he's not Weekend at Bernie's? All right, so let's do day 24. Which I don't know the stats on this, but this was from Christopher David. And it just says, will it purple top? Don't know the mash bill. Don't know the age. All we know is, will it purple top? And as I am a self-professed will it whore, I'm pretty interested. Yep. Instantly a will it nose. Instant will it funk on the nose. $2025 got to be better than 24. Lost my dad in 21 and mom in 24. Sorry, man. Chip to them. I'm going to raise a will it purple top. And I'm sorry for your loss, man. And I really do hope 25 has got to be better for you. Sorry, man. Cheers to them. Chip, what were their names? We can raise a glass to them. Willet Funky Goodness. With George Clinton in a bottle. If I had to guess, I would put that at an 8 to 9 year. Probably their higher rye mash bill. So I'm getting some rye spice on it. Yeah, I could text him and see if we could find out what the deal was, but it is very good. Donald Rance got a single barrel cast strength Writer's Tears ice wine cask for Christmas. Looking forward to cracking it open after Jan 20th when I'm not on call anymore. I've heard very good things about that bottle. I haven't gotten to try it yet, but I've heard very good things on that. So congrats on that bottle, Donald. No, there you go. Chip, Chuck and Dan, and Jen, sorry for your loss, man. Nothing else to be said other than we're sorry for your loss. I'm sure there were fantastic people for you that you're here hanging out with us now. So cheers to them. Man, my phone is blowing up. Yeah, that's a little on the nose, Donald. You got Irish whiskey from Ireland. Little on the nose. William Hall in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, brother. Thomas Anderson. My dad passed 2 months ago at 95. Korean War vet Thomas Sr. You, I forget, Thomas, do you ever go on Mark streams? Northwest Bourbon. First Saturday of every month, he does a Veterans Tribute stream. And one of the things he does is honor the fallen. If you haven't checked him out, you should definitely check out Northwest Bourbon and get on there to honor your father. And I'll raise a glass to Thomas Sr. right now. And thank him. Cheers, brother. Ice one is very sweet. Not sure that would be my cup of tea. I mean, I'm fat. I might like it. There you go. Thomas Sr. Got the big thumbs up here from Neo, a.k.a. Thomas Anderson. I wonder if everybody gets that when I call Thomas Neo. And what was more interesting is I think it's the We Ain't Raised Right podcast. There's someone who joins them all the time. There's someone in their chat called Neo, and I forget if it was on their channel or another channel. I saw someone else named Trinity. So I kind of wanted to, see if you guys knew each other. And if anybody doesn't know, that's a reference to the Matrix. There you go. William Hall dropping the link to Mark Northwest Bourbon. There it is right there. That is a real freaking dude right there. And with that, I'm sipping on a little Willet here now. Kind of tired of just hearing myself speak. So I'm going to throw the link in chat. See if anybody wants to come join. You don't have to. But if you want to come have a pour, here's the link. And if not, I'll keep talking to chat and drinking. But there's the link if anybody wants to come hang out. I want to do a bit of a hangout before we go hang out with Joe in a little while. Let me get that link pinned. and we'll see if anybody wants to hang out. William Hall shouting out Carlos. Steven Scone. My daughter's name is Trinity from The Matrix. Her name is really Trinity, Steven? That's pretty freaking cool. A lot of people don't know this. I have an Easter egg in my kitchen. Over the doorway of my kitchen is the sign from the Oracle. Temet Nostre, know thyself. An actual, like, hand-carved one, just like in the movie. I bought that, I want to say I bought it off Etsy. It was pretty cool. So yeah, it's a little thing that sits in my house that not a lot of people notice. But when somebody notices it, it really gets them. Pretty cool. Mr. Jigs. Wow, yeehaw, Ben. Are you wearing assless chaps under that hat? Cheers, everyone, and happy holidays. Jigs, as you know, you don't have to call them assless chaps because all chaps are assless. And actually, I think I'm wearing Adidas right now. Stacy, 4-leaf whiskey in the house. Drinking some Murray Hill Club. Look at you drinking bourbon. Cheers, Stacy. If you don't know, Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, you should check out 4-leaf whiskey for all your Irish whiskey enthusiasm. And the man himself, the roll, is in the house. Egg roll, egg roll, egg roll. And if you didn't see his 24-hour of Yule roll, then, you know, you really missed out on your holiday. Just saying. You really missed something. Because the roll rules. And I'll take a hydration break. It is also sponsored by the roll. T-Rob in the house, the gun show. Cheers, Ben, and everyone here tonight. Cheers, T-Rob. You gorgeous, brother. Top Dog in the house, too. Cheers, John. How you doing, man? Been a while. SoCal Drams here, dropping in to say hello. Cheers, SoCal Drams. How's it going? Let's see here. Scrolling. Everybody cheersing everybody else. That's cool stuff. 25 hours of Yule roll. There you go. It wasn't Christmas till I watched the egg roll Yule log. There you go. That has become a whiskey tube tradition. Watching the Yule roll. Got a little groove going on in the background here. Know if it's coming through. Bonus hour. Nice. All right, folks, my break is over and back to work from me. Happy holidays and cheers, folks. Cheers, Donald, you freaking legend. Love you, brother. The music is popping. Yeah, I got a little groove going on. I'm trying to get some different music in the background. I really had some beats going I liked, but apparently, even though the guy says they're free for use, he tries to take all your revenue if you use his beats, even though he says they're free for use, as long as you're not doing it for profit. So I stopped using his beats. It was a one and done. I guess everybody's just chilling. I'm sure everybody's tired from the holiday this week. But we're just going to go for another hour, and then we're going to hand off to Joe. Otherwise, anybody want to know anything? Anybody want to ask anything? Anybody want to talk about anything? Everything's open. Don't really have a lot planned. Anybody get any cool bottles for the holiday? You know, they actually got surprised by a family member with a gift. I don't know, anything. Keep it simple. I've been drinking Sazerac de Forge lately. It's a great yak. Never heard of it. Sazerac Fifth Forge. I mean, is it owned by Sazerac? Or is that just an ironic name? Know nothing about that. Sazerac Fifth Forge. See if I can look that up real quick. Sazerac Fifth Forge. It's a cool looking bottle. Does appear to be the Sazerac company. Let me get this up on the screen here and show it off.
The indoor air quality.
She really doesn't like whiskey. So, according to this, if I share it right here, this apparently is what the bowler is drinking. It is Sazerac Fifth Forge Cognac, a new class of cognac, a blend of ages up to 50 years. Interesting. So it is owned by Sazerac. Interesting. Never heard of it. Tell us about it, bowler. Top Dog got a Dusty Rare Breed and a Russell's 10 LLME. Beautiful. LLME what? 17, 19, or 20. Very cool. And the Dusty Rare Breed, what's the proof on that? Still don't have a Dusty Rare Breed. That's something I need to get. That's cool. That's some nice things that the wifey hooked you up with there. Just saw some of that 5 Trail stuff you mentioned last night on clearance rack. Leave it on the clearance rack. It's terrible. Paige got a bottle of JT Mellick from the Davilars for Secret Santa. Really like it. Yeah, a lot of people digging on the Mellick. I've only had a little bit of it, but yeah, I've only had a little bit, so I can't really speak on it. I thought it tasted like a decent bourbon, which, as there's no corn in it, it's pretty cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm not floored by it, but I haven't had enough of it to really speak on it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Egg roll. Me and Renee wear our t-shirts all day Christmas. There you go. T-Rob got an Old Forester 100 proof pick. There you go. A little black label. Sazerac has got to own it. Otherwise, somebody's getting a cease and desist. Probably true. It's a great bottle and recommended to cognac drinkers with advanced palates. What about whiskey drinkers? I took the last driftless weeder pick they had. Amazing that it's sat for a couple of years now. I've never seen a driftless weeder pick. I would definitely own one if I saw one. That's pretty cool. I've never seen a driftless weeder pick. Never tasted driftless weeder. I do like their bourbon. I do like their rye. So I guess I would like their weeder too. So that's pretty cool. LLME 17, the same one I have. Very cool. Rare Breed was 108. Very cool. I have a Dusty Russell Reserve barrel pick in 2014, year 1. Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Wonder what the age on that one is. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just interesting. I've never had a shot at a driftless weeder. Remember it having almost a tropical vibe. That's interesting. I've only had one or two anything made in America that had tropical vibes before. The biggest one being the what's it called? The sister to Sappho. The what is that stuff called? Oh, the other 375 bottle. Man, my brain is not working tonight. It was Old Rippy, WB Saffel, and I have it right over there. For some reason, I keep wanting to say Bibb and Tucker, but that's definitely not it because Bibb and Tucker's disgusting freaking dickle. What was it called? Bond and Lillard. Thank you, Bowler. I don't know why it fell out of my head. I got a bottle back there, but it has to be batch. Batch 1 has tropical notes. Do you not consider banana tropical? No, I don't. I guess I could see that it would be considered kind of tropical, but I'm thinking, when I think tropical, I think mango, guava, dragon fruit, those really light, super flavorful flavors. So no, not really. I consider banana. Speaking of a hairy banana, what up, Gordo?
What's going on?
Going to Boca Chica without me, son.
That was a thought during Christmas, and the wife bought tickets. So, and then Flight 7 sounds like it's going to be on the 9th or 10th. So,
yeah. What was that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Send me a link. Can't get on. I will send you the link. See. And Gordon Murphy says, "Evening. The Driftless Weeder was the only whiskey besides Penelope Rio that Erin went back for multiple pours on her own."
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I have never seen a Driftless Weeder. I've seen pictures of them, but I've never seen one that I could get my hands on. That's very cool. But if anybody sees a Driftless Weeder pick, let me know. And yes, once again, Shelby adding in the Bond and Lillard. I don't know why. It just fell out of my head. Maybe it's the hat. Maybe I'm overheating. Could be. This is a very warm hat.
What the hell should I do?
T-Rob's LLME is a 19. Want to swap 17 for a 19? Just saying. Let me shoot that link over to the Z so he doesn't short out. Ah! Sorry about that. If anybody's eardrum just popped. Apparently, I had to sneeze.
Crack this.
What is that? Oh, that's a Driftless pick?
Just a bourbon pick.
I wish we got those here. I mean, I will drink a Driftless bourbon with you. They're very few and far between them for me to get here. They're not any I can get here. I only can get them when they were offered on a site or something.
Huh. I have no idea what their distribution's like.
They're on
always on the shelf here.
Whatever reason, they're on the East Coast, but they're not in New York.
They're 121 proof still. I like that one a lot.
Of course, that's not copying.
Hi, Stacy.
Again. Give me a second. Sending the link out to the guy who can't click on it from the screen for some reason.
Yeah, I tried looking for an LLME a couple places. Every fucking bottle was turned with the laser code facing out that was left on the shelf.
Last I checked, you could still get 17s here. LLME 17s. Monkey Shoulder is tropical? No, Monkey Shoulder sucks.
I know. I just heard somebody was like, "Is banana tropical?" And I'm like, well, that Monkey Shoulder is a banana bomb.
I'm looking at the chat. Seagrass has a lot of tropical notes. Seagrass is a wild ride. Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge, aka Pinch Hitter Speakeasy in the house. And I think Jim is going live while I'll be at a wedding tomorrow also. Jim, is that still the case? I believe the speakeasy was planning to be open tomorrow. Need to verify that. Glengasso sanded and Rose Isle 12. I mean, Glengasso sanded, I know of. It's fine. It's a fine scotch. I don't know if I'd really call it tropical. It's kind of just there, which made it the #1 whiskey in the world last year. Anyway, but Rose Isle 12 I've never heard of.
What do they mean by sanded? Like sand filtered or what?
I don't know. It's some stupidity. I don't know. Ask Brown Foreman. When I think tropical,
Yes, Jim, monkey shoulder eye roll.
R.I.P. headphone users. I have earbuds in. That sneeze. Thanks. Yeah, that sneeze didn't even give me time to get to the mute button. My apologies. I normally try to, but yeah, that was an insta fire. Yeah, apricot, pineapple. Yeah, definitely tropical.
Yeah.
I need you to have that. They don't have it in Ohio. I'll pick it up for sure. I see it all over the place here. Yeah, there you go. There's Jim's thoughts on Monkey Shoulder. And yes, Pinch Hitter has a live stream scheduled for tomorrow. Let me go fix that. I wonder if that means he does or he doesn't. Get an older Irish whiskey that's entirely finished in bourbon casks. Lots of tropical notes. Probably, but I was talking about American whiskey. I've gotten tropical notes on Scotch. I've gotten tropical notes on Irish. But on bourbon especially, tropical notes are very rare. At least in my findings. I've had one Seagrass. I'm wondering if Seagrass 16 is that much better. From what I've heard, it isn't. I've heard it's good, but that it isn't massive. But it's just a different whiskey. I thought the sanded was tropical. Yeah, I guess it is. But I wasn't talking about Scotch. I was really talking about bourbon with tropical notes. It's very unusual. Okay, well, I have a box headed your way soon. I'll pick one up this weekend for you. And throw it in the box. Yes, I have a live stream scheduled for tomorrow at 9 p.m. I had to fix the start time. Every time you edit the damn thing, Talk Studio screws it up. That's kind of true. Watershed bourbon, unfinished, unfiltered. I've gotten some peach and citrus. Citrus is pretty common, but I don't really consider citrus tropical. I consider citrus Florida and California, and I much prefer the Florida. Even though it is
Florida count as tropical.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I love real Florida navels. They're so hard to get anymore, though. Florida orange. You can get Florida juice oranges, but to get Florida navel oranges outside of Florida is really hard these days. Without paying $2 an orange to get it in a gift box. Or maybe $5 an orange or whatever craziness it is to get those gift boxes shipped.
Because there's 2 groves left because everybody else makes their money on juice.
No, there's quite a bit left. But yeah, I hear you. I'll be drinking holiday beer and maybe Jackbox will make a return if I can get it working. Well, I'll be at a wedding, but I'll probably be bored and I'll probably try and jump on. I'm already debating what's going to go in a flask.
Man, holiday wedding, huh?
Yeah, I am hopeful that it's black tie optional at a pretty nice place. So I'm hopeful the bar will have something besides Jack and Jim Beam White.
Oh, they'll have something, I'm sure. But it'll be,
The last wedding,
the
last bougie Italian wedding I went to had literally Jim Beam White Label and Jack Daniels. It was sad. Actually, I don't even remember if they had Jim Beam White Label. They definitely had Jack. Thank God I brought a flask. So you were looking for coconut, mango, papaya, guava, pineapple.
That sounds tropical.
Yeah,
Star fruit.
there you go. Yeah, those like little bit sweet and a little bit stingy flavors. I don't know how else to call it. You know, that little island action. Don't forget kiwi. There you go. Yeah, that kind of thing. Although I don't know if kiwi actually has a flavor.
Yeah, it does. I have a hard time describing it, but yeah, it does.
Pro tip: put whatever Brian likes in your flask. I'll talk about that in the after. I would go with orange and lemon citrus as tropical too. Yeah, I don't consider them tropical. I consider citrus its own thing, but I can understand it, and it is probably technically tropical, as is banana, but I consider banana and citrus much more common in bourbon. You know? What's in your Glen, Gordo? Oh, I left this guy sitting back. What up, Z?
What's going on, fellas? Cheers, Gordo.
Cheers, Z-Man. What's this?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Driftless bourbon. Let's find a driftless bourbon here.
I don't see much of that either, Ben.
Let me guess what you're drinking.
Well, you can just stop right now.
BT.
Buffalo Tropical?
I drink tropical garbage all day.
There you
Do
go.
not buy this. It's garbage.
I am gonna have a drink of.
So you get those at about $25 a piece, huh,
I
Z-Man?
didn't modify this
Yes, sir.
bottle. I gotta
Yeah.
modify this bottle.
Yeah. And I used to not find them everywhere. Now I find them everywhere. Yeah, I just grab them.
I actually saw it on the shelf the other day at Quick Spirits, just on the regular shelf. There was also ECBP was just on the shelf, like not in the single barrel rack or anything. They wanted $80 for it, but it was just on the shelf.
A little 124 proof.
Ooh,
I
that's,
found,
yes, I love that one.
I
Or is
found
that a
Elijah
single?
Craig.
That's a single barrel, I bet.
It is. It's by Glory Time Distillery. If you want to find a hole in the wall and a dick sticking through it, you should check out Glory Time Distillery.
I found some Elijah Craig toasted. It's usually 75. I find
It's
it
sexual chocolate.
for 55. $55.
Yeah, I had a bottle of that. It was all right. I think it was 60. So, whatever.
It's not worth $75 though.
Oh, excuse me.
I saw that even our cheapest place, that John Henry Laflamme that I love, I literally went through like 5 bottles of it when I first found it. And it was $60 a bottle everywhere. Like even Woodman's is $85 a bottle now for it. Like what the fuck? Like within the last year.
Jesus, that's good. I don't drink my Driftless because even though at this point I have a number of bottles of it, I can't replace it
Right.
without asking favors, essentially.
We all do that.
Do you have the port finish?
No. The only finishes I have were 2 picks that our bourbon did. One is cognac, and one is Pinot de Charon. Yeah, those are the only 2 finished Driftless I own.
I saw their American single malt on the shelf the other day too, and I didn't bother with it. Last time I was at Driftless, they said they were going to be releasing a American single malt peated, but I don't know. I don't remember if it was probably like only distillery only or some shit. I didn't see it.
Now I remember why I hid this bottle. God damn.
Good stuff.
Oh,
There you go.
delightful. And this is my problem. I found I love Wisconsin whiskey, and none of it is distributed here. And the only people
no
I know,
40-foot parallel, John Henry, none of that. Cabin.
nope.
You get Cedar Ridge? That's Iowa, but you get
Iowa.
Cedar Ridge?
Yeah, we get Cedar Ridge. Not everything from them, but we get some. No driftless, no 45th parallel, no central standard. This is a fucking crime. Nobody will ever get me any anymore either.
I can go get you a cabin strength this weekend.
What the hell?
These are sitting on the shelf too.
What do you? Yeah. Do you know that's Instabot bin from me? No.
Oh, well, I'll go get it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
I haven't made it back down to Starks either. The $20 bottles are probably still there, I bet.
That's just stupid. If that made it through their raffle, that is just retarded. And yeah, I said retarded. I'm taking it back.
Don't worry about that. He said there's just going to be that Zoltan comedian. He was like, I'm just coming up with like whatever I think might be the next word. So I called them mentally spectacular.
Mentally spectacular. That's interesting. Whiskey Corner just won on cask. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, Steven. And the Immortal Wards of Jackie Moon. Let's get tropical. Before leaving, we saw a dusty, independently bottled Irish whiskey last night at a local store. James MacArthur's Old Master 14-year peated Irish single malt. Distilled 92, bottle 07. How much was that, Jim? Supposedly it's Cooley and it's cask strength. So basically independent bottled cask strength. If I read my... Let's see what she says.
Egg roll, you saying that...
Carlos, if you're still here, check out Cask 529 if you are. Are they on tonight? I didn't know that. All right. That's the channel I still haven't figured out. Like, I've dropped on there, said hello. I believe they've been here a few times and said hello, but I haven't really gotten to know them yet. Josh Fritz picked up a Sagamore PX, finished hard to beat Sagamore. That is true. That is very true. Yeah, they are, T-Rob. I just wish I could get more of them.
Rendezvous Ryle. Hickory Oak.
Yeah.
Fortunately, lots of the Cooley malt left isn't great. That's why it's peated. David,
Dan, you think that Driftless needs to sit another 5 years or what?
What?
Oh, Egg Roll was saying that Driftless single malt's kind of oof.
Yeah, can't go wrong with the Sag Double Oak, that's for sure. I talked to Dan when he tried it. He said he didn't love it. He was disappointed in it.
I think the whole American single malt thing was like
you need Wisconsin.
Really hyped up.
No, Bubba. What up, Jake? Whiskey Written, the most underrated, unwatched Whiskey Tube channel there is. What up, Jake? I'm letting you know, Bubba. There's also an outside chance I might kidnap you around January 17th and 18th and drag you along to meet somebody.
Drag them down. Hotels are only like $60 in Baraboo.
Yeah, I will tell you, one of the things I'm worried about is booking a flight and then weather killing it.
Yeah.
That definitely could happen.
Yep.
Right now, it's raining and 45, which is bullshit. It needs to be 25 and snowing. But
why would you want it to snow?
I live in Wisconsin, I snowboard and ice fish and stuff.
I mean, you can fish without the water being solid, right?
I got one of those things too. Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny. So we're going Boca Chica, then birthday party, and then the weekend after that, I'm going to the Minneapolis boat show. So
how much was the flight to San Padre?
Out of Minneapolis to Brownsville with a connection in DFW, about $400 a pop. They don't let you do any fucking carry-ons anymore without charging you more now.
Now, how far is Boca Chica from there?
From Brownsville, like 20 minutes.
Oh, it is that close. Okay.
It's so to go from South Padre, where like all the hotels and all the beach shit is.
Mm-hmm.
You have to drive all the way around the port of Brownsville. So it takes about 40 minutes to get from SPI to Boca Chica, even though you can see Boca Chica right across the channel.
Wonder if that would be a better view of the launch, though. So if anybody doesn't know, we're actually talking about Gordo going to, what do you call it? SpaceX in Texas to
Boca Chica, where they put...
to see a Starship launch.
Oh, really?
This son of a bitch.
Hopefully it lines up. I mean, they've been right when they said they were, or a day late the last couple launches, and they're non-orbital test launches, so I don't know why it wouldn't go, but also this is the first go with version 2 or block 2.
What do you pull out of the water when you ice fish?
Panfish,
Oh.
sunfish, crappies, sometimes perch.
Well,
You guys will do tip-ups for northern and bass.
I watch a YouTuber in Oklahoma that pulls out pike all the time.
Yeah, pike's a big one up on the Mississippi here.
Do you like pike?
I don't bother gutting them at all. I'm a bass fisherman. I keep walleye and like panfish to eat. I got a buddy that does a lot of pickling, and that's all pike. That's good.
No, I'll eat anything like that.
But I should get better at filleting pike. It sounds like it's pretty good if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, they're big and long, you know.
What's interesting
Bony.
is here, it's so different because we're almost primarily saltwater here. There's very little freshwater fishing. I mean, there is, but most of the lakes are small.
You got to go inland.
You don't really get much eating size. And, almost everything we get here is saltwater. So it's such a different, fish. When you guys talk about your common fish, like I don't even think about them.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I totally get
I don't even
that.
have a lot of them.
What's the big fish out there everybody likes? Striper?
It depends on the season.
Yeah.
Striped bass, obviously. Bluefish, bluefish. Blackfish, aka tautog. They're also known as porgy.
Yeah, we get striper out here a lot.
I mean, those are the main ones. Flounder, fluke. Those are big. Even though with overfishing, they're really hard to get keeper-sized ones. I mean, obviously, if you go out to the ocean, then we're talking tuna. Mostly tuna out there. Good eating.
Sweet. I hope to go on a fishing trip, too, when we're down there one day. It's fairly cheap. I'll take the 7-year-old, but it sounds like red snapper is pretty common down there.
Yeah.
Right.
Having a pour of 2012 High West Rendezvous Rye Barrel Select 108.4 Hickory Oak Finish, one of the best ryes on the planet. Never had that one. That definitely sounds like a distillery only. Cheers to that, Peter. Because that would have been MGP rye finished in hickory. Because they didn't make anything of their own back then.
No.
Oh yeah, Steve. We got channel cats and flatheads up here that get pretty big.
Now, Fox and Odin Double Oak is my favorite double oak. Well, that's 8 to 15 year blend of MGP that Nancy Freely came up with. So yeah, it sucks. I'll check my stores. They may have some older picks still available. They did of what, T-Rob? Of what? Eggroll just take a dump in the rain. He's not happy about it. Fucking roll rules. That's what travel insurance is for. I hear you, John, but travel insurance on a $150 flight is often $150. That's the only problem. I mean, I do have cards, with travel insurance and stuff, but it's more, I don't want to plan to a 2-day trip, and just get screwed. It's 48 and rainy in South Carolina. There you go.
It's about the same here.
Yeah, and I think it's about 20 something here right now. What's the weather?
The current
It's 50 here, but it's not raining.
night with cloudy skies.
Yeah, figures. Alexa,
Tonight's
stop.
forecast-
Figures it's colder here than in Wisconsin right now.
Yeah.
Our forecast here is 82 and sunny. Here you go, John. Gosh,
Yeah.
it's 37 with rain.
William, the Bollinger Waters are something else.
Pickled northern pike is delicious. I've never had it. I would definitely like to try it.
I'll bring some jars of it with.
For sure.
I don't know if
Make it a lot bigger. And if you had pickled herring,
yeah, of course I have.
I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
kind of,
I love it, man.
I mean, my
I love
people
it.
kind of came up with that stuff back in the day.
Did they?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Pickled or ground up bony fish, you can thank the Eastern European Jews usually.
They're fucking
what
great.
about jellied in lye?
Mm,
That's the Norwegians, them fucking
Yep.
assholes. And yeah, my grandparents ate that shit. I couldn't even be in the house when my grandmother was making it. Ugh.
Pike and muskie are great to catch and good to eat, but rather have walleye.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely had pike and gefilte fish, because gefilte fish is generally whiting and pike. But I've never had a fillet of any of those fish.
right.
Like to.
Fillet of walleye. Well,
Not
if you make it to
supposed
Wisconsin, you'll
And
have to
that's
do
why
that.
What we do is we grind it. We grind pike up. Lake perch. Yeah, I've had I've had lake perch, but they were like this big.
That's how big.
they
I mean, a big river perch is like that, a yellow perch.
Yeah, they're big. Yeah.
Like if you get into like a foot, that's a huge perch.
No, I'm talking like 3 inches.
Oh yeah, no, they're bigger than that.
Yeah,
River
I'm
perch.
talking literally like thumb to pointer.
Oh, well, yeah, grind them up. There's no.
No, we don't get. That's the size they are here. We don't even grind. Freshwater here is striped bass and crappie. That's got to be brackish because stripers are saltwater.
No, stripers do both. We have stripers in the Mississippi even, but they don't get very big. They don't get more than
Mississippi
like
is
that.
brackish. The Mississippi is not clear. Is not just
all the way up here. It's not. It's no. We're what 800 miles upstream.
I guess they can survive in both. I don't know. But I mean,
I don't know if it's exactly the same fish, but they sure fucking look like it.
Are they delicious?
Yeah, a lot of people eat them. I don't even target them, but
You've never eaten striped bass, dude? You're fucking up then. Striped bass is delicious. Super moist, white, flaky,
yep.
fatty. That's probably
I think I've had striped bass out of the ocean.
but not out of the river. Oh boy. What up, Stu?
Okay. So what they really are? What's up? What they really are is a hybrid between striped and white bass.
What up, gorgeous? Where's the gun show?
T-Rob. Oh,
Hey, I hit the wrong button. God damn it. Gun show. There it is.
This is what I'm talking about. Stripers down here.
So what
What's
were you
up,
talking
Stu?
about there, Rob? We got. There you go. God damn.
no, that's a big ass fucking stripe. They don't get like that up here. Like I was
Yeah.
saying,
The problem here is striped bass has become nearly impossible to catch because they made it a slot fish. And you could catch 16, 20-pound monsters, and you can catch 4 or 5 pounders. They have to be between 28 and 31 inches to keep.
Well, here
It's
they
absolutely stupid.
yeah, certain areas here they have to be at least 27 inches.
No, yeah, we used to have a minimum size. At one point, it was 36, then it was 32, but now it's 28 to 31 inches. Anything bigger, you got to throw back. Anything smaller, you got to throw back.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck that.
We have a slot on walleye here.
Fuck that shit, man. I want to eat those fish.
Big ass blue and flathead catfish down here in Bowen.
Oh yeah, we got the big blues here too in the canals.
Birches.
I think the state record on the blues here is like 110 pounds.
Smoked whitefish is delicious. Josh did halibut fishing in Alaska. That's the best. It's basically gigantic fluke. That's
That
crazy.
sounds expensive.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay sells halibuts like flapjacks for $100 a fillet.
Yeah, but he also sells flapjacks for $100 a piece too.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that's the deal.
Yes, in the Tennessee River. Again, I guess they swim up the rivers.
Yep.
Striped bass made their way into our waters here and drove out the large and smallmouth. Interesting.
Hey Z-Man, what you doing over there? Drinking some Miller Lite?
Absolutely.
And the Buffalo Trace. What
So do you chase your whiskey with Miller Lite
did you
or
just?
vice versa?
Yeah, it's done.
What are you drinking on down there in the cold, Stu?
Not too cold tonight. I'm drinking Redemption 9-year MGP
Oh, that's some good stuff up there.
The low rye or the high rye?
low rye.
Yeah.
That actually sounds kind of good. I wonder if
It is.
There's no rules in this house, bro.
yeah, there are. There's 2 rules.
I can tell.
You have to have Miller Lite and you have to have Buffalo Trace. Those are the 2 rules.
I'll put a thumbs up on that.
And a urinal so you don't got to get up to go to the pisser.
It's not that easy, brother. Never that easy.
That's called the 750 you just polished off.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what were you talking about, T-Rob? What picks?
He's looking.
Oh crap.
Oh crap! What?
So that's my buddy Shan. He does like catfish, and that's a big blue.
Oh, I had some fried catfish over the holiday. It was really damn good too.
I had some Latvian sardines the other day.
I could tell by your breath.
Nah, that's something just-
There's another sampling.
I want some herring now, thanks to Gordo.
Yeah.
I had 2 jugs of that.
I love that.
Those things are
shit.
good, man. You could fillet them, soak them in buttermilk overnight, and fry them up next morning with some grits. Dude, that's some good eating right there, man.
When you fillet them, do you take the skin off or you keep skin on?
Take the skin off.
Okay.
We skin them first and then fillet them. Yeah.
Okay. So not just scales, you take the whole skin off?
All right. You know what? The stream.
Yeah, we just cut
Don't
around and
interrupt
peel the
me,
skin off.
Benjamin.
I'm interrupting everybody for this guy. He's got his crisp white shirt on and everything.
Oh shit.
What's up, Darrell?
Oh, Darrell.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Darrell.
Cheers, Darrell.
What's up? What's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're good, dude. You're good, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
what'd you-
Except Z-Man's upside down.
Yeah, I remember the first time I tried to join one of these studios, like my audio was not like
No, you're solid.
going to the
You're
right
good.
area. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, me and Ben had a field day the other week trying to troubleshoot mine, man. We were having a mess.
Well, we got it going.
let me,
Oh shit,
What up?
T-Rob, you frozen on my screen.
Yeah, he's frozen on mine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah?
On mine too. I think he's just frozen.
Hello?
It's like ironic. He's like, oh yeah, we were troubleshooting for an hour and now he freezes.
No, I think he dropped off. Let's see.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're frozen, like picture-wise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
I had
that
to
was
confuse the camera.
Yeah. It's back to working.
There you
All
go.
right, bye, Stu.
I think Stu was freezing up too, though.
Oh, he's outside, so who knows?
Literally. Yeah.
Probably making his way
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, yeah. It's a Wi-Fi
Am I
thing.
the only one seeing that Z-Man's upside down?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Huh.
I'm
looks
not
normal on
upside
my
down.
end.
Fool.
T-Rob's frozen as well.
Yep, that's right side up.
I'm trying to connect my earpiece, so I'm gonna dip for a minute. I'll be back, okay?
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
What,
it's
right
funny
side
when
up,
he gets-
T-Rob?
When T-Rob gets
I don't know
soloed, it
when-
goes back to being normal, but once you're
Okay.
back in the regular
This
thing,
is the same
it's
problem.
And then it
frozen.
freezes.
We had this problem once before with Cheech. It was bizarre.
Oh, that's so
everyone
fucking
Because
crazy.
when we're right now, everybody looks normal, but on my screen, Z-Man is upside down.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
weird.
you sure?
Yeah,
He's still
I am.
upside down.
I am right side up, bro.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
I don't know what.
You keep
That is
freezing
so
on
weird, man.
Damn it.
regular mode.
T-Rob, you're upside down to me too.
T-Rob,
brother.
which web browser are you using?
I'm in Mozilla.
Oh, really?
Firefox.
Mm.
You want to try switching over to Chrome and see what happens? See if it works?
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Just see
All
what
right.
happens. All right. I'll be right back.
It's
What up,
weird.
Stu?
My Bluetooth headset's connected, but it won't play speaker through it. I think just mic.
No, you gotta go down to next to the mic. You gotta change the audio output setting. There's a little thing next to the microphone.
Okay.
You're gonna have to change that to Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So the other platform I was using that we were having problems with, they just announced earlier today or late yesterday they're coming out with Android and iPhone apps.
Well, that's nice.
Which if that happens, we could go back to that platform and it could be solid.
What company is that?
So for speaker, it only gives me default speaker as my choice, which is my phone. Which
Oh. God, that's so different.
What are you drinking?
I just put you'll know exactly what it is, but I haven't poured it. I just found it suiting since you were on stream.
Oh yeah, the Asian plum spice. Yep.
Yeah, dude, it's like so wild because it's not finished and
Yeah,
Like-
that's a wild ride right there.
God, I gotta throw that in some blinds.
okay. All right. Bluetooth is the way to go. Got
There
it.
you go.
There you go.
Yeah, 28-31 by whose measurement? By the DEC's measurement. First fish not in range, I believe, is not only is it 28-31 inch, but it's one fish per man. But it's also first fish they find on you that's under or over is either $500 or $1,000.
Jesus
And then,
Christ.
and then the second fish is they take your boat.
Oh.
Seized. So
Can you believe that they got rules in place? If you catch a fish, they get your boat.
Yeah, that's how the DNRs
Gover-
in Wisconsin do.
government
They're
gangsters.
above the law. They just
Government
make them.
gangsters.
Yep.
hey,
Hey, I'm back.
is this in Chrome or Mozilla?
This is in Chrome.
Oh wow, work cool.
Yeah.
Let's
Come
see.
on, right side up.
So what made
You're
you
right
switch
side
to
up.
this
Everybody's
platform,
good.
Ben?
What's up, Stu?
What made you
Price?
switch to this platform?
StreamYard's pretty limiting, and
For what you do here,
yeah,
like
nearly
StreamYard.
nearly tripled in price without
Okay.
any circumstance. And yeah, like this platform can do 16 people on screen at once. StreamYard can still only do 10.
Yeah, sure, that's just too much.
So it's better and cheaper.
Right.
Yep.
Well, but it's a little less polished. But this also has the ability. I haven't gotten it all worked out yet. To like take donations and have pop-ups on the screens and thank yous, and when people subscribe and stuff like that, you can get all that stuff going in this.
Nice.
So I just haven't had the cycles to do that. Speaking of cycles, what up, J Max?
What's up, J Max? Cheers, brother.
Dude, J Max.
J Max, what up?
Yeah, I haven't had that bottle in a while, Darrell. That bottle's a wild ride.
Yeah, mine is like, dude, there's like so much dust. Like I literally picked it up and dust fell off. Like it's been in the back. You can see. What's that, Sue?
I missed out on what bottle it was. What is it?
Oh, it's called Rough Rider. It's a rye out of New York.
The Rough Riders. The Rough
They do
Riders.
their own stuff.
called
It's
the-
distilled by them.
The big stick.
It's an Irene can pick.
2-year-old rye single barrel that tastes like Asian plums.
Pretty
I
much.
thought Rough Rider was a condom.
I thought Rough Riders was a rap group.
It was.
You're
You're both right. You're both right. Yeah. You're both correct.
Yep.
Shit.
It's so different, but so good.
DMX.
DMX.
Oh, yeah. I love DMX. I love my word.
How you feeling, T-Rob from J Max?
I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you, man.
Would
Yeah,
you-
I had a hernia surgery right 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
So
that's right. I remember you.
That's where you
What were you doing? Like 200-pound curls?
it's just, I didn't even know I had one. To be honest, I had gone.
He was
to,
holding the grandkid and they sneezed.
Well,
I had gone to
Squeezed out a
my
fart.
regular doctor for my annual checkup, and he was listening to my heart. And he's pushing on my abdomen, and he got down and he pushed on my belly button, and I thought I was going to come off the table, man. And he's like, "You got a hernia."
Were you able to cough your balls up though?
No, it was only in my belly button. It wasn't in my groin. So
Okay.
I just had the tear in my belly button.
Did you get the like carbon
That's kind of
fiber
rare.
stuck
Yeah,
in
they
there?
they sewed it back up, and then they put the mesh over it,
so
like
Yeah.
you seal a tire.
and how
from
long
the
did they
inside.
tell you before you can go back to the gym?
By
6
I
weeks.
just started back. I just started back just doing light stuff this
Did you get
past
permission
week. So.
to do that?
No.
They're probably going to tell you a year.
You got to be careful though, because everything
yeah.
you do strains your ab,
well,
your-
not only
Exactly.
that, not only that,
your core.
if that mesh rips that they
Yeah.
put in, which happened to my mother, then it's a much bigger
Infection.
Yeah. Everything I've been
Infection.
doing so far is just cable work where I can just isolate, where I'm not pushing with my abs or anything. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a while before I start doing that.
Probably talk to them though about what you can and can't do, brother.
Yeah.
Because I'm
I
telling
will.
you, if that
You
thing,
need to talk to me. I'm a doctor.
What Trev uses is he uses some of their tools called Stream.
Yeah.
I actually think he's using Stream Elements, not Stream Labs, but it's similar. But I haven't gotten all that working yet on this. Sandeep Shima in the house. Cheers, Sandeep.
Nice.
All right. So what did Santa bring you guys for Christmas? Any bourbon related stuff?
I got a pretty fucking girl. That's what I got.
Nice.
Mm.
I got an
What-
Old Forester 100 proof pick for Christmas. That was
Nice.
pretty nice.
What's your pretty girl's name, Z-Man?
Leanne.
Leanne.
I got
Now, is
two.
that a hooker?
I got some of the real classic bourbon gifts.
Shut the fuck up. That's my girl for 23 years. You fucking retard.
Well, dude, you alluded to something I don't know much about. So come on now.
My fucking girlfriend, dude. Jeez.
Well, say it. You said you got a pretty girl for Christmas. 23 years you've had the girl.
Oh, so I gotta explain it out to you so you understand it? Like a fucking 1-year-old retard? I mean, come on now.
Z-Man. It's
Oh,
not.
sorry, we're not
it's
supposed
not-
to say retard on air.
Woofah.
It's not. It's not a
65.
unwarranted assumption on my part.
Unwarranted. Is that how you? That's how you say that?
Don't take it personal.
I
But
don't
congrats.
think it's personal, dude.
You love your lady, and you still appreciate her for 23 years, and you get her for Christmas every year.
And I like the smell of your back too. So that's okay.
Anyways, go ahead, Ben. What'd you say?
I said I got the classic freaking gifts. I got wooden whiskey glasses that'll help impart flavor on your whiskey. Because we want
Real
that.
wood. Real
Okay.
wood.
Real wood.
Like the chassis from Game of Thrones.
Two different flasks. Not flasks, sorry, decanters. 2 different decanters.
Okay.
One of
Are you
Fred-
going to do like an infinity blend in those canters? What are you going to do?
No, I'm going to return those decanters.
Oh, for
I got one of Fred Minnick's books.
Oh, I got one. I got an audio book from him.
I got Glencairn cleaners that look like little poof balls on the end of it.
Yep. I got a couple of those.
I got like a bourbon notebook for taking tasting notes.
Nice.
As far as whiskey related, that's about it. And thank God no stones this year, at least.
You know what's really good for cleaning the bottom of the glens?
Smash
Like,
them.
no. Like when you get that crust built up that you can't get out with water or soap.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did is I had like a $30 bottle I drank down to like a quarter, filled it with water, kept it on my bar. You pour that in, the alcohol residue soaks up that residue off the bottom of your glens and cleans it.
Vinegar
And then
works
you,
really
you
well.
just pour a little tiny bit in, throw it out, water and everything, and it's clean as a whistle.
Isopropyl will get rid of it really well too.
Vinegar works really well too.
Vinegar too? Okay.
Yeah. But then it stinks.
Yeah. I'd rather use the whiskey, the watered down whiskey.
Ice bowl forms and a steel glass. Oh, that's true. I did get a
stainless steel glass.
little portable double wall coffee cup too with bourbon logo on it.
Nice.
Nobody dares buy me whiskey. I got a shelf that I requested.
I got a Glencairn, a gold Glencairn from Whiskey Nose.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
chain
Those are
wax,
cool.
I'm really not good at blending. I like blending whiskey with a glass and throwing it in my face, but I'm not this guy.
There you go.
Yeah. I just throw stuff in there randomly and hope that it comes out all right.
I have ideas for blends I want to make, but the problem is I have the outcome. I don't know how to make it happen,
Yeah.
and I don't really.
You gotta,
I don't really
I
have
mean,
the time to experiment. I
to
barely
be
have the
a
time to do
good blender, you have to have a little passion for it,
that.
little patience, and it's really fun. But you'll end up getting a little buzz by the end of the night blending.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a
Darrell
great
does it
time.
because
That's
he
a
knows
great
how
way to
to.
pass the time, you know.
Darrell,
T-Rock?
what's your secret? Like when you're blending
Secret.
and you try to
You guys act like
keep
I
your
blend
composure.
shit.
He doesn't
Like-
swallow.
You know.
There's a lot of blends.
because
that
Darrell
aren't
never
great.
gets drunk.
Because I drink a ton of water. Tons. Like if you guys been like you guys been
I
around
see
me.
Darrell drunk. I'm just saying.
Wait, have you?
Like
Where?
I know the water secret, but I tried that at the Blitz.
Where was I
And-
drunk?
You know what? It
Irene,
kind of worked though.
You said Irene?
nobody leaves sober at Irene's.
Oh no, I was tips like no drunk. When I hit drunk, I'm like, oh this guy was a little messed up. Like you'll never see me messed up. Like
No, because you
I
know how
would-
to handle yourself.
yeah, but like still like
I've
Yeah.
seen you not ready to get behind the wheel.
Well,
oh,
I mean,
that's just me
that's
being
not hard
that's
to do.
just being
Like, 2
responsible.
drinks, yeah. 2 drinks,
Like-
I'm like, yeah.
You gotta, if you blow a .08, usually you get a DUI.
Yep.
I always keep one of those blowers.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means there's probably a hole in that wall behind you.
I don't. What? You fucking sick fucker.
There's a movable brick under that window for certain purposes.
Chicken fucker.
You're
Glory
pretty
hole.
quick with it, man.
Yeah.
I've
Oh
heard that.
gosh.
Oh man.
Maybe. We did Whiskey Wednesday tonight. So many good pours. What'd you have? And right now he's drinking LaCroix. He's bougie.
LaCroix.
What is that? Wine?
I can't believe that shit fucking took off as much as it did.
Seltzer. He's
I was just thinking the same thing.
seltzer.
Yeah.
That stuff was invented in LaCroix. Well, LaCroix itself is a brand from LaCrosse.
On a nice
And
3.
My mom drank it in the 80s, and it's just, seltzer water with somebody threw a fucking lime at it. Like,
Not even always. Sometimes there's no flavor. Sometimes it's just seltzer.
Yeah. Oh god.
Seltzer water with the lime.
Glenn douche.
All right.
and now it's all sorts of shit. They got like fucking. It's got as many flavors as fucking Lay's.
Evernight.
Oh gosh.
Since Josh Fritz is here, I'm going to pour some Evernorth.
There you go.
Evernorth.
Enjoy
You mean Sagamore?
Which one, man? Rye, bourbon.
I'm going to go. I've got 2 here in easy reach that are open.
Mm.
I'm going to either go with. Which one can you match? I got Poor Nerds.
Oh, I can match that one.
Rye, or I've got what do you call it? Nick's
I don't
Nick's
have any
pick.
gray labels.
the
Those are like the
NPO1
ones,
American.
right?
Go
I
with
can
the
do
purple
the-
label.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
can do that one.
we're going.
Which American do you have, Ben?
This is what's his name? Nick's pick. Nick.
Oh, okay.
Nicaragua.
No, Nick down in Texas. What the hell is his last name?
Nick Jones.
Nick Jones. Yeah,
Jones.
this is Nick Jones American whiskey pick.
Oh, okay. This I don't know which one this is. I've got one.
You're
I'm
the one
impressed
brought
that
me
you
this,
knew
isn't
that.
it?
The
You
rep.
brought me this rye or delivered this rye
Yeah, I gave it to you in.
last time you were here.
I don't know. I got it to you.
Yeah.
I got
What were
it
you
from
saying?
Larry.
Is that a BJ's deal?
It is. Well, it is a rye from their NDP distillery.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Sagamore.
No. Well, it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. It is Sagamore.
Well, it
rye.
is Sagamore. We all know that.
Yeah. Well, it says right on the back.
Yeah.
So I had to check. They're not all. They have different
Hmm.
stuff. But yes, this is out of Maryland. 52% rye, 43 corn, 5 malted barley, distilled in
There you
Maryland.
go.
Years old.
This bottle's crazy too. The
Mhm.
color.
By the
Hey,
franchise, Gary Franchise.
Nice.
Gary doesn't miss, man. When he drops
Yeah,
a pick,
Nope.
shit.
I mean, yeah.
What's funny is
Tell there's no color on that rye either.
No.
he's dropping picks from Evernorth.
Look at that. It's black.
Yeah.
Oh, you're drinking the same
In
girl?
perspective, look at the difference in color.
Oh,
Well, I
wow.
mean,
yeah.
Why does that thing got so many stickers on it?
to be fair to the New York one, it is only 2 years old.
One sticker. Just
Where's
this one.
the-
These aren't
Yeah, it's
stickers.
just got all those medals
Oh, the
on the
okay.
side. Or
Medals.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
or
before
whatever
it
they are,
was.
yeah.
Accolades.
Yeah,
Evernorth,
there you go.
right?
Mm.
Oh no, this is Evernorth.
So, there you go. Stephen blends in his stomach. T-Rob, well, you were saying earlier that a local did some old picks. What picks were you talking about?
Their Driftless Glen is
Oh.
they did a bourbon and a rye back in
Oh, yeah.
2022. They
Damn.
may still have some of those. I'll look and see. Yeah.
People are stupid.
No, they're not, Ben.
Yeah, they are.
They're just misinformed.
No, they're dumb.
They're
Come
fucking
on.
stupid.
I've
They're
had the
stupid.
That's
bourbon.
just me.
I never tried the rye, but
here we
they
go.
may have some
Hey,
of those.
Mac.
in
See,
there.
man, you're just disturbed.
Stop.
J-Max
Stop
tonight
that.
had these terrible
Stop.
ports. Van
Oh,
Winkle
my gosh.
Rye, a Weller foolproof pick, two
Two
old
old
Weller
Wellers.
Antique picks, Lefroy Cargis, Cantillon beer, sour, Dre Fontaine, Garrison Brother Hazmat, J. Henry Cognac. So,
Cognac.
damn.
Dang.
Yeah, that's bougie.
J. Henry
So what you got
Cognac
for
sounds
fucking Christmas?
damn good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
gotta
good
hear
blend
that.
last year.
Glenn Douche,
Haircut, dude.
Evernorth Rock. There you go. Nick Jones. Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm having a bad head night. I don't know why. Cedar Ridge. I've had the quintessential, but I haven't had any of the cast strength quintessentials or any of the finished quintessentials.
Picks. Wow.
I've only had the regular quintessential and then Cedar Ridge cast strength.
Mhm.
Gary's picks are great. Well, this is one of them.
Oh yeah, I had a Cedar Ridge cat.
I've had the cast
didn't know.
strength. That was good. Yeah.
I got a double.
I still got it. It's good. I had some last night.
Usually, though, are those ryes pretty fruity?
This one tastes like root beer.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Which one? The Poor Nerds one?
Yeah. At least that's what I get on it.
Wait, fuck! Did I drink it all?
This thing, I haven't had it in a
Orlando?
while, but
Cheers, brother.
this scored really high, man.
There it
This year for me in terms of like just sheer rankings. Like I don't know how the hell it has so much barrel influence. Like this, literally, the camera really doesn't do it justice. It's like black; you can't see through this damn thing.
You know, a lot of times I think what those guys do there, they double barrel their stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I don't think this was.
Maybe
though.
this one is. I don't know. It's just dark as freaking heck.
Like they'll throw something in like an old barrel they got from
Well,
like
but
Buffalo Trace or something.
They'll tell you that though.
Not always.
Usually.
Not always. You know, those guys are from Michigan, and Pingree used to do the same shit, and they wouldn't disclose it.
Dude,
True.
this pick
You
is
got any
really good.
Pingrees you don't want to?
Well, Pingree kind of fell off. They lost all their old MGP, so now
Uh,
they aren't releasing much
if
anything
If
great.
you have any Pingrees you don't want,
I'm like down, man. I
I'll trade you
can't.
some of my 12-year for your 12-year cash strength. Not Creek.
Knob Creek.
It's a single barrel. Back there.
you're talking reckless.
The
right?
one you gave me, or the one you brought me. Oh, the
I
12
think I
year.
gave you a 13. This is a 12-year blue label.
Oh,
single barrel.
Darrell's talking kind of
Okay.
reckless right now.
Well,
No.
Darrell's got some
In all
good,
honesty,
some Pingrees
that's
on the
really
shelf.
good, but I think
I
the
drink
Knob
on
Creek's better.
mine.
well, I just got this one recently.
Meow, 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 meow.
That's the only reason this one's still
Huh?
full.
Yeah, I was
But
just saying I haven't tried that.
I'll trade some ounces of that for
Come on.
that Knob Creek
mix
you
it up.
opened over here.
Mix it up. Dude, we don't even have to. I'll just pour you some so you can have some more. I don't care.
So, Darrell, you got more Pingree than me.
Darrell, you know how I am, man. We ain't got to go. We ain't got to go with that, you know.
How much for like a Pingree sampler from you, Darrell?
Damn.
You just gotta ask, dude. You know I just give shit away. You reciprocated like tenfold, dude. Like you sent bottles randomly to us and shit. Like
Yeah,
gotta
well,
just ask, man.
that's what it's all about.
I actually have an 8-year Pingree on the way. I got in the cost plus shipping group. It's a new
Is it one of the
one.
black label ones they did like
No,
last year?
It's a red.
Red, yeah. So
Oh,
their stuff's getting a little older. So instead of black, they're doing 7 and 8 year reds.
Yeah. Well, the interesting thing on this one was it was red at 136 proof. 136 proof 8-year MGP.
Now, you got to know the distiller dude, the mixer guy
No, Justin's gone.
that used to work there, he's gone. So what they got now is not on par with
No,
what
I
they
mean,
used to be.
I would punch a kitten in the face for some of the old stuff, but I'll never have that.
You have
Well,
some of
that's-
that over here.
That's long gone because they were getting barrels from Pingree that were like back.
Although I am working
I'm
on
not going to say Seagram days, but
I'm working on some trades for some pirate battles.
Nice.
It's like the best bang for your buck in terms of secondary purchases, man.
What a
Crazy.
chode. What a goddamn chode. Where is it? How did I miss it? Oh, there it is. David. Fred Minnick, Larceny A124 number 20, Four Roses 2024 LE number 19.
Yeah.
Right.
well, he does. You know what? I watched the beginning of his stream,
Jack
and
Daniels
he
number
disclosed.
71.
He disclosed like a lot of panels were like throwing Larcenies out as like top tier picks. So he was disclosing based off last year how he chose Larceny for like the top 3 or whatever.
Mhm.
So he was expecting Larceny to get higher accolades this year than like War Covenant
Oh,
bottles.
whatever. full of shit, just like bourbon barrels. What? Sorry.
But,
Have we had the required Z-Man STFU yet? Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was early. That was a long time ago.
yeah. Stu was the
Stu
first.
triggered that pretty quickly.
Yeah,
shut the
What
fuck
did
up.
I trigger?
in a hurry.
Shut the fuck
The
up.
STFU from Z-Man.
Josh, hang on. Sean's skin is 100% transparent.
Yeah, shut the
Are they
fuck up.
totally transparent? I don't know, but Sean's Daywalker skin is definitely 100% transparent.
It's Daywalker skin. Oh,
Limousine Rye Cognac is another solid Wisconsin pour. MGP or not. Well, somebody was supposed to get me a Limousine Rye finished in honey, but then that guy just doesn't ever get anybody anything. So. And 8
Rima saying hello.
years ago, Rough Night. There you go. Beautiful.
I bet that would be
Just
good.
that, Max. I have some of that here. Joey B in the house. Cheers, brother. Larcy C924 still alive. Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, he is, Josh. Known Sean a long time. He is definitely a day walker.
Daywalker. Oh gosh.
T-Rob, anything on that other project?
Yes. Hopefully should have it in a couple weeks.
All right, we'll talk offline on that.
Yeah, man.
You gotta let me know what kind of cabbage is needed.
That's no problem. We'll work it out.
My Friday is now complete.
There you go.
Yeah, see, man, could you tell Orlando to shut the fuck up? Just roll.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go. Orlando.
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 Those old angry black labels are the ultimate. They are. They
Yeah.
really are. I've thankfully gotten a sample of a couple of them, but never owned one.
Never even seen one.
I've
I've seen
two.
more some them bitches than I've seen the black labels.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yeah. I see a lot more of those.
These bitches.
These bitches.
These bitches.
This is right here.
Shut. Z-Man, shut the fuck up, all right?
Yeah, you shut the fuck up, dude. God bless, man. Hey, and get a fucking real haircut. This is a haircut. What the fuck is that you got?
Oh,
What do you tell your barber when you get a haircut? Leave the side?
Hey, my barber is locked up in jail, and he does a better haircut than whoever the
He's locked up in jail.
Are you fucking crazy? You see that? It's like airbrushed. Airbrushed.
That's airbrush. That looks like you just fucking threw off the condom and started to shave it.
You brought up my haircut because you like it.
But everybody,
you're-
I don't know that I don't
You're
want
too much of an asshole to admit it.
I don't know if we're completely ready to shut down yet, but I do want to point out that Joe has gone live. So please go show Independent Joe some love.
Z-Man.
He's got his wife on, Monica's on with him.
Love
So
you, Stu.
show Joe some love. I mean, actually, we're not really doing anything. I don't know if I'm sure he'll open it up at some point. But we
Yeah,
could
he
go
hadn't
to
opened it yet.
party and send everybody over there. What do you guys think?
I'm fine with jumping over and seeing Joe.
Yeah, I don't think he's got he doesn't have the link up yet. But
No.
let's screw it. Let's shut down early.
All right.
Not early, but let's send everybody over to Joe. We're gonna keep the after party rolling. If you want to hang out in the after party until Joe drops a link,
There we go.
and click the link, it's still good. And go show Joe some love, and thanks everybody for being here, and we'll see you in the new year, I guess.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Cheers, brothers and sisters.
Adios, muchachos.
Later.